Hello, I'm Lee Hawkins. 2011, it was a productive year. We had the chance to talk to some of the biggest celebrities and contemporary icons in America. Of course, we talked to them about the business of entertainment and sports, but also about their lives. We talked to them about their controversies, their futures, and even their values. We weren't able to include everyone, but here are some of my favorite highlights. Amazon sold your record for 99 cents. Don't you think, considering who you are, your record is worth more than 99 cents?
No, I absolutely do not. Especially for MP3s and digital music. It's invisible. It's in space.
And you can have 18 bedrooms and you're still only gonna sleep on one bed. You find that out after you have 18 bedrooms because the ambition will lead you towards wanting those, the biggest possible things for yourself in life.
Is there another level of lesson that you learn?
Of course, you start to think about what you're genuinely after, and that's happiness. So I'll always pick a new goal and move forward in different ways. So I think ambition is a tunnel that you run through that doesn't end.
If God said right now, because you talk about your faith, Michael, I'm going to bless you with not having the dogfighting scandal, with not even having that happen, that you did it, but I'm not going to have this blow up. Would you take that?
No. And I only say that because and as crazy as this may sound, going to prison really changed my life. I was able to go in and come out with a plan. I was able to change as an individual, mature so much, learn so much. I had an opportunity to read. I had an opportunity to just sit down and get away from the world and think about things that I had to correct.
Like I said, my mom was my hero, so anything she was into, I was into. So she used to listen to a lot of, these big, thick, heavy-voiced artists, the OJs and the Teddy Pendergrasses and then that thing. And I didn't have that. I had a really high, tingy, kind of nasally, super high-pitched voice when I was 10 years old, and I hated it because I wanted to sing like the people that my mom would listen to, but I couldn't do that. So she gave me Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. She said, listen to the way that they use their instrument, and it'll help you get more comfortable with your own. And sure enough, she was right.
For me, it was 4 strikes against me trying to get in the game, because when I went on tour with Luke and I did, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, South Carolina, North Carolina, and you're going into these deep parts where they look at you and go, who is this guy? Yeah, Eminem, whatever, that's cool. White guy, no, Cuban. What's Cuban?
Would you ever leave the Yankees? Did
Never.
you see yourself doing that?
Never. I have a no-trade clause for a reason. The most important thing for me is wherever I signed when I was a free agent, I was going to be there forever. And that's why it's been so important for me to be a part of the community. I live here full-time. I'm never going to leave New York. I'm never going to move from New York. My family loves it here. My kids love it here. There's nothing better than being a Yankee.
How do you feel about gay marriage? Can you make a public statement about that?
I think that for society, and a majority of our society, to be asked by a very small minority to change its ways, and everybody can interpret that for themselves.
Okay.
That can be constitutional, that could be by law, that could be by faith. If the homosexual community wants to go and start its own churches and get married, they're free to do that.
In holding that position, that's probably not something that goes over well in the industry with film directors. And that was where I was going with that question.
You think there's a few folks that won't be bringing me in for that audition in the next couple of weeks?
Do you feel that pressure?
I had a very dear
to conform or to be silent.
Well, no,
I
won't
not,
conform.
Because you just spoke about
I won't conform.
I had to take off the thought of, okay, I'm writing a song for Michael Jackson. I had to take that off and just write records, because you go in the studio and you go, I'm writing a song for Michael Jackson, and all of a sudden everything you do sucks.
I do hear music all at once and in lots of colors. It's like a painting, and as I finish it, I'm just adding in all of the colors.
we're not talking the United States only. We're talking, let's go get Mexico. Let's go get Brazil. Let's lock in the Caribbean. Let's lock in Central America, where it becomes infectious and it all comes together on any product that we get involved in. That is where you're able to leverage the deal.
Do you see yourself becoming a billionaire one day?
Yes, but I'm not really focused on it. Because it takes some time.
The question was, do you see yourself doing
it? I can see myself continuing success. So at what rate? You know, I'm just not, like, that's not my focus right now. I felt like after you accomplish enough, I'm already a billionaire compared to where I come from.